Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. It was nice listening to you, Meganathan, and I always felt, in fact, anecdotally, I will tell you, in the year 1995, 94 or 95, Zinkovit was a 40 crore brand. At the time it was. And in Dr. Reddy's marketing meeting, we have, at the time we had a boss. So we discussed that how one brand is actually making that company. And at the time, Dr. Reddy's all India business, formulation business was around 4750 crores. I'm talking about that age. I'm not talking about APA and all, but only India business, where it was about 40, 50 or 52 crores. At the time, how this Apex with just one brand of 44 crore in size, how it is performing so well. So we have discussed about that. So it is my pleasure that I could listen to the story behind that. And a key point which I keep emphasizing in this type of forum is okay, the consistency. Many people have the habit of okay, they put a seed, pour water, and they think in the next 1 day or 2 days it should start bearing fruits. It doesn't happen in that way. There are some people who will dig out every day the seed to see whether roots have come out of that seed. Now that within 10 days that the seed will also become a rotten seed. So that is not the way to build a brand. That's the point I am saying. So which you have very clearly emphasized. The same message, same logo, consistency. Okay, when you repeatedly go and you need to take that entire field force along with you by making them passionate about the brand. I think it's a very good discussion.
Yeah, thank you,
And the
Sanjay.
same
Sanjay.
brand manager handling the brand for all these years. That's consistency.
So the first question we had was by Redmi 9 Prime, I guess. The question was, please share the positioning strategy of Zincovid.
We always positioning in the nutraceutical segment, actually. We were focusing on absolutely on immunity. Why we are talking on immunity? That's what I shared, if you go 20 years back, people are always talking about multivitamin and vitamin C. And of course, that is both are very important, but we were right from the beginning, we were talking on the zinc. The zinc always improve the immunity. See, we never defocus on the brand promotion. We never no, even though the competitor, they do a lot of drama, but we don't want to get an enthusiasm because of the competition. We want consistent on our promotion. And we were right from the beginning, because I could see that my brand manager, I have my brand managers with me. Everybody, they talk at the same wavelength and same frequency on the positioning of this brand. We were positioning on the immunity. That's what now right from the beginning we were talking on the how to create the immunity, how to improve the immunity through a zinc promotion. Unfortunately, in IAP also emphasizing on role of zinc is very important for immunity, improving immunity or diarrhea, etc., etc. Since I handle the other brand as well, other brands, Bifilac also handle. We know that this zinc is play a vital role for pediatric preparation, not only pediatric preparation, in adult preparation as well.
Amazing. Next question again we have, is there any common strategy to make pharma brands?
Be clear. And whatever you do, you should have first brand manager, you should have conviction on that brand. You love the brand, the rest of the things you give to the God. God will build the brand.
I really liked one thing during the presentation as well, how even the most basic of things which other brands might overlook, even the bottles were patented and designed. So these are some details, and as Shankar sir also mentioned, that consistency plays a huge role with it. So being unique, being consistent with it, and those are some big takeaways for me.
See, market, most of the bottle items are available, not glass bottle. The pet bottle. Whereas we are the only company right from the launch day till today, we are using our patented bottle. That if you see that the patented bottle in the chemist track, you can identify the Zinkovit liquid. That is a differentiation we have worked out. That the whole credit goes to our R&D as well as top management, because right from the beginning they were focused on the quality of the brand. because they never compromised on the values as well as quality. That's two things, take us to lead of this brand in multivitamin segment.
Great, great. Also, to that, I can remember, as you have already mentioned, Apple. Apple has patents to random things because of their R&D people, and one of those is the little triangle that we see sitting on the pizzas, so which holds together the pizza. So every time any pizza company uses that particular triangle or a pod to hold their boxes tight so that the pizza does not stick. So these are the very small things that they've built for their tech is being used somewhere else and creates a whole revolution in another industry itself. So a lot of times, R&D teams have been working so hard behind the brands. That is also something very plausible. Another, very, very good question that is coming up is how did your team manage to keep the visibility in the market?
No, you see, the brand promotion. So since this is being a big mega brand, the consistently we have to, whenever you go and talk to the doctor, as a first brand, we have to focus because we can't take a risk of not to keep second or third brand. That's the reason, no, we always inform our sales guys and marketing guy. This brand has to first, when you go, the first brand should be detailed is Zincovit. And campaigns. We always create a lot of campaigns. We work on campaign activities and strategy. We conduct a lot of campaigns in pediatric segment as well as GPCP segment. That's created a lot of awareness on. Recently, we conducted one campaign. The largest women nutrition campaign we conducted. We are awarded India most prestigious award we got. And we got the World Book of Record also, we got the award for this highest nutrition. There, 30,000 doctors are involved and 2 lakhs patients are involved. We create awareness on nutrition supplement. Why nutritions are required for Indian publics. So that's the reason we take the message to the nook and corner. Particularly periphery, we are very strong. Yeah.
A connected question to this is the total sales of Zincovit brand in India level.
You can get it from other data. Data are available.
Okay, so a good question is coming up. Post-COVID, everyone is taking care of their immunity. Is this mindset of people helping in sales?
Come again?
Post-COVID, like the entire pandemic era, everyone is taking care of their immunity. Has that mindset helped in the sales of Zincovit?
Yeah, awareness is increased because of COVID. Awareness is increased on multivitamin and minerals. People are now interested to take micronutrient. They also understand that micronutrients plays vital roles in immunity. And most of various factors they have started using micronutrient. But awareness is there. I do agree with that. Post-COVID.
Okay. Zincovit is an overcrowded market. What are difficult challenges you've met and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, before COVID, only we have 5 competitors. Today, we have 500 competitors. So still market is growing and still we are confident of building a bigger brands. And our communications are very clear. We are focusing on our strategies and campaigns. I hope that strategies and campaign will take us to the next level of branding.
Gore had asked this question. I think that participants should buy a book of 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. So ultimately in the market, there will be just 1 or 2 brands which will dominate the market. Whatever is the number of colas that have come into the market. But ultimately it boils down to just Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola. So be it COVID or no COVID, whatever number of brands you launch, if you take a dominant position because of those earlier mentioned factors of the right product and right messaging delivered consistently through a passionate team, if a brand is built, after that the competition is not an issue. On the other hand, since COVID came in, I have to mention that since the brand was already the top of the mind immunity protector, okay, in the mind of the prescribers, okay, the absence of clinical practice actually propelled Zincovit even much, much higher level. So if you remain on there are many companies which launched many preparation during COVID phase, and everything like a water ripple has disappeared. Whereas those brands which were on the top of the mind only, those are all the brands which got benefited during the lockdown time of COVID. So what is important for us is not whether we are launching the right product in the right time, but whether we have built the right brand, so that even in a crisis situation, it is the brand which will give us back rather than some new product. That is how we have to look at it.
Amazing. Another question which is popping up, a very good question, I think, which will sum up the entire presentation for sir as well. What are the 5 cardinal principles you have followed to build Zincovit as a mega brand?
The selection of the doctors are very important. Consistency on the sales promotion is very important, and the positioning of the brand is very important. Above all, the employees makes difference. That's what I said. First, the employee should love this brand, and they have to be passionate about the promoting this brand in clinic performance. The in-clinic effectiveness of this brand, it's only play vital role. Whatever strategy you prepare, the in-clinic effectiveness is not seen, this brand cannot be built. That's what the employees are committed to, fascinated towards promoting this brand. You see all top brand, not only, I'm not talking about only Zincovit, because since I worked in IPCA, I promoted Zerodol. Zerodol is a big brand. When I was there, first brand I should go and promote is a Zerodol, because that is my favorite brand. See, all top brands, people are highly affectionated towards the top brands, because that is a selling that will give that recognition in the market, that also give the recognition in clinic performance. Yeah.
Okay. Another one is basically consistent communication for brands or changing communication quarterly in VA. Which one is better strategy for brand acceptance from doctors?
No, you cannot change every quarterly communication unless otherwise is required. It's because our promotion is evidence-based promotion. I cannot put anything just like that in the sales promotion. Pay offline. I cannot put anything, any reference, because our scientific promotions are all evidence-based, reference-based, what is applicable in the market based on the competition, based on the feedback, and based on the clinical trial results. Okay, this we have to do whatever we do. We have to do continuously. We have to create the story that has to be. We have to stick on the stories, and we have to hamper on the stories to the doctor mind, so that automatically prescription can be generated.
Amazing. One question is coming, which even I had in mind. I would have liked to ask you. Kindly share a roadmap to becoming a pharma brand manager. A very simple, specific question.
Roadmap for the pharma brand manager. I always tell whenever I sit in the office, whenever my brand manager meet, I always tell the brand manager should still sleep with the brands. The sales manager should sleep with the sales data. So how you involve, how you fascinate towards the building the brand, right from the brand plan to the execution, the implementation. So everything matters. And continuously you have to keep on updating related to what brand you handle. That's updation of your knowledge is very important. Updation of your skill related to a brand is very important. And market perception of this brand is very important, because we think that this brand is prescribed in fever, but it may not be fever. This brand is prescribed prescription in the diarrhea and dysentery. That's what, as a brand manager, you have to read the data. Today, data are available. SMSRC, IQVIA, all the data are available. So you have to read all the data, internal as well as external data. You have to read and redefine the strategy based on the data, what is available for you. The internal data is a clear-cut evidence. When you go for field work, I suggest all brand managers should go to the field work and work for 1 week or work for 10 days, understand what exactly need for the brand managers, what doctors really expecting from the brand promotion. So these are the exercise if they do, definitely it's the every brand manager can be successful, and they can have a separate roadmap for the success for the creating a successful brand.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So, like Apple, you mentioned Apple in the beginning. Okay. Apple
Yeah.
is just coming out with their Vision Pro, an extension to their brand.
Yeah.
So, what is your plan for brand extensions for raising the bar for Zingobit?
Yeah, if you see why I compare with Apple, why I compare with Amazon, Apple never confined with only the mobile. You
Hmm.
see the brand innovation, the customer experience has built this powerful brand. That's what I mentioned, that the unique customer experience consistently focus on the design and innovation.
Hmm.
Same thing, Zingwit also, we were focusing on customer experience as built our strong brand. We used to we go and meet KOLs, we go and meet KBLs, we take opinion from these two specialities, KOL, KBL, and we try to incorporate the strategy as per the needs of the environments. And why Amazon I compared, Amazon initially is a bookstore. Nobody thought that Amazon, the only bookshop, online bookshop, that one fine morning, suddenly they change over to a e-commerce platform. Today, everything you will get into Amazon. Not only they confined with e-commerce, now also available. They have entered in the cloud computing as well as entertainment. As well as today, even they came out with the healthcare industry. So diversification of the brand and the extension of the brand. So this all plays a vital role of building the brand. That's the reason we came out with a lot of line extension, Zingobit SF for geriatric patient. Because of course we are taking care of pediatric patient through a drop as well as suspension. How about geriatric patient? Most of the geriatric patients are diabetic patient. That's what we came out with sugar free.
Hmm.
That's all credits goes to my R&D department and top management. They are continuously working on the research, innovation on sugar-free basis. And second thing, we also understand multivitamin alone can't take you in the next level. That's the reason we have done some research work on license preparation. We found that market is growing, highly growing market. That's the reason we came out with the Zingobit CL. Of course, the recent launch we done with the Zingobit W. Why we came out with W? Because today the elderly, the woman post-menopausal symptoms, the woman woman also need the multivitamin. The post after 50, the woman what's supposed to take multivitamins are totally different. That's the reason we came out with the Zingobit W. That's Zingobit W we are recommending for the post-menopausal symptom. And not only that, we are not stopped that product there. Then product innovation. Now also 6 months back, we came out with Zingobit Active energy drink. I hope you all understand, since you being all in the market, response is very, very good because energy. We energy. We are positioning on the brand only that energy drink. We are not positioning in anywhere else. So line extension of the brand make this brand is stronger. Any big brand, if you see the line extension always play, it will expand the market, expand the brand image, expand the origin of the company growth. That's the reason I always advise the extension will give that image for the brand, mother brand.
Great. Another very good question that is coming up is by Pooja Swaminathan, ma'am. How to stay consistent as a brand manager when you are already in a cluttered market? Because at times, field staff too loses interest. How to keep them motivated?
No, we have separate strategy for how to keep the motivation for the field staff. We have different engagement program for the sales force engagement program as well as marketing force engagement program. We involve these two segments people for the brand promotion actually. I don't want to take you longer time of explaining the sales force engagements, the sales force engagement, sales force recognition program, and the sales force brand promotion program. So we have a lot of program we run through. That's the reason we could able to differentiate. We can able to run through this campaign because of the field force as well as marketing force.
I want to add one point.
Uh,
Sorry, I'm intervening.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
So many people here will know about one of a very famous film star, Rajinikanth. Okay, so Rajinikanth, in his first movie, he threw the cigarette up and caught in his mouth. In his seventh
Yeah.
movie, he did the same thing. Even in his latest movie, he did the same thing. Okay, so people are ready to pay money for that repetitive action. If somebody is going to think that it is boring, then please suggest to that individual that you are in a wrong job. Okay, help them to find another job, because pharmaceutical marketing is, for me, I am in the 42nd year. For me, it is repetitively interesting, but for some people, if it is repetition is going to be boring, I think they should find another job. Number one. Okay, have you ever found a gynecologist who, after graduation of a DGO, she delivers every day 2 babies? But even in her 60th year, she will be delivering only babies. A photographer becomes a professional photographer by taking few clicks. But even in his when he is 70 years, he will continue to click few photographs. So where is the question of somebody getting bored, which means they don't love the job or like the job? So please have a conversation with the people. How do you manage? Have a conversation. Madam, it is very boring, the same campaign. You are in the wrong job. Tell them on the face, because this job is repetitive in nature. Like it is for a professional like a gynecologist, or for a mass hero like Rajinikanth, who throws up the cigarette right from his first movie to his latest movie. Okay, because all for the style image. Where is the need for? And Rajinikanth did attempt a change in the style, and that movie was a big flop. Swami Raghavendra. Okay, so people are paying again and again for them to see him throwing cigarette, or putting goggles like this, rotating and doing it. So let us not make the mistake. Brand is not for what we communicate, what customers want to perceive. We are there to enable that. That message should be very clear. So whoever had asked this question, please make it clear to them that we are not in every Friday, new movie releasing screen. We have to be repetitive in nature. Sorry, Meganathan.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderfully said, sir. Actually, no, our job is always keep on repeating. Then only we'll get the success. No, you are rightly said, 42 years after that also, you are very strong, enforcing on the repetition. I really appreciate that, sir.
That was a great way to put across a very,
Yeah, nice
very
example you have given. Right from the first movie to last movie. Yeah.
true. So now talking about change, since we are on that, most of the companies are moving ahead with digital companies. In this era, do you feel that print media is losing its value, or making use of both would be beneficial?
No, we can use parallelly digital platform as well, because most of company, if you see, they are switching over the campaigns on digital mode, depending upon the specialty, depending upon the brands. No, you can come out with that. I think a lot of people are working on now digital way.
Great. Okay, so a long question up here. What are the things that make Zincovit specific than other multivitamins that are available in the market? And how can someone make sure that they want multivitamin daily in their, and also how should one believe that it will not harm in the longer run? So, like, as much as you understand out of that question.
No, this Zincovit, because of efficacy, the brand is built. Because of innovation, the brand is built. Because of first mover advantage, the brand is built. Zincovit. The clear evidence, last 30 years people are taking, that shows the efficacy of the brand, the safety of the brand. 35 years, if you rightly put it, we launched in 1990 Zincovit tablet and Zincovit liquid zinc syrup. So if you see, they established the safety and efficacy as well as the nutritional value for the human being. Yeah, next slide.
I want to take you back to a happy memory with the next question. What is one of the best campaigns you have had for this particular brand?
Yeah, post-COVID, we ran a nutritional campaign. We involved 2 lakhs patients and 30,000 doctors. That is we've broken the record, World Book of Record. Where I think previously one company did that. They are involved only 13,000 doctors. We did 30,000 doctors. And they have involved 75,000 patients. We involved 2 lakhs patients. That was a great day for entire Apexian. We could able to do that. But collecting 2 lakhs data as such took me minimum 3 to 4 months to validate and correlate the data to present to the forum. That's a real hard work, entire department of marketing as well as sales people. I have to say this juncture, I would like to thank the entire my marketing team as well as my sales team for creating the World Book of Record. If you go and check the World Book of Record in immunity, in improving immunity and nutrition supplement, we only broken the record. And Zincovit, because of the nutrition supplement, that was a big campaign. We did more than 3 months. We have taken the time to complete that record.
A huge
Yeah.
target. We achieved very, very nicely. Now I'll take you to a little conflicted zone from a happy area with the next question. And after the next question, guys, we'll be moving on to the one-on-one interaction as well. So whoever wants to interact with Sir can raise your hands. I'll ask Sir to once lower everyone's hand so that we can have a fresh show of hands of everyone who wants to, participate in the one-on-one interaction. Okay. So moving on to that one question that I wanted to ask you, you are handling both marketing and sales right now. What are the areas of conflicts between these two functions and how to manage them?
You want me to answer this question?
Your call.
No, there is no conflict. Normally, because if you understand that, you first of all know who's your internal customer. Your sales team is internal customer. If you convince a sales team, definitely they take you to the top. Normally, brand managers, they never work that paradigm. That's only the problem. They have to change the paradigm shift. They have to understand first the sales force or the internal customer. First, you convince them. They go to the market. They convince the doctor. I hope I have replied your.
Perfectly. Okay, so moving on to the one-on-one interaction with Sir, we have Afzal Sheikh over here who wanted to ask a few questions. If he could please be unmuted and hello, he's here. Hi, Afzal sir, you can go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Afzal.
It's been wonderful, wonderful interacting with you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you,
thanks for this opportunity. Yeah, so making a mega brand like such as Zincovit, because in my daily life also I had been getting the views of like Zincovit every nooks and corner. Like in print media also, I see lot many books are coming with the Zincovit branding and others. I just wanted to ask you one thing that see, multivitamin itself is a big market. So the target audience is huge. Like GP/CP to every like gynecologist, every person who is into healthcare industry has to be involved while making a mega brand. So how your team actually managed it so far?
No, Afzal, if you
Like
see.
CMEs and
Yeah, Afzal, I definitely very interesting question you asked me. Afzal, first of all, being a leader, we have a lot of responsibility. Being a leader in multivitamins and mineral, every day we have a lot of responsibility to improve the market, improve the area of operation, improve the area of indications, and we continuously do that. That's what we always update our knowledge on the nutritional segment. We always update, whether in terms of product presentation, in terms of strategy presentation, in terms of execution of our strategies. We always update. We always keep updated in what's happening in the market. Then accordingly, we play on our role.
thank you, sir. Thanks for
Thank
your
you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, myself, Patil sir, can just one question, sir. Total, I have two questions. First, I ask the most important one. Sir, as you know, every year new therapy overthrows the current therapy. If you see in the market, if give an example of losartan in antihypertensive,
Mm.
it was one time it was a very very big brand. It was 300 crore brand.
Yeah,
Over a
Losar.
period of time, telmisartan broke on its record. After that, Olmi is Sun Pharma's brand. Right now, it is near about 200 crore brand.
Yeah.
Like that, which company like I can take an example of Health OK. They are doing print media and TV ad media advertisement with the famous celebrity like Mahesh Babu and in Karnataka Sudeep. They are doing they are promoting in a mass OTC level brand, and Zincovet is doing with the HCPs, healthcare practitioners.
Yeah.
Do you feel them as a major competitor? And apart from that, uh, new therapy, like if I see that recently one of the company came with vitamin B12, inhaling vitamin B12.
Mm.
So if some innovation is happening, being a leader in multivitamin segment, is there any other formulation which is fast in building the immunity?
Yeah, first of
Fastest
all,
way of building.
Mr. Patel, I first of all know drug promotion is totally different, and nutrition supplement totally different. Food segment totally different. First of all, no, we understand that, but drugs, a lot of new things are happening. In food supplement, the new things are not happening. The new compositions are happening. New innovations are not happening in food science is concerned. And number two, still we are focusing on the only prescription generation. We never gone to the OTC level.
Okay.
We are focusing on prescription. We don't
Okay,
have
one
yeah.
got it, sir.
Yeah, a lot of companies are promoting through OTC and all. We are not bothered about that. We want to focus on only the prescription, and with whatever we prepare the strategy, we want to focus on only the targeted audience.
Okay, sir. One more question, sir.
Yeah.
Before establishing such a big brand like Zincovet,
Yeah.
what was your I feel that there is a big problem of poor immunity and big problem of malnutrition in India, and
Yeah.
you have adopted a purpose to make India
Yeah,
malnutrition free and
I feel there's still a lot of opportunities are there, because I always tell to my team members and my top management also, we can grow this brand every year at least minimum 15 to 20%. Why? No, because a lot of opportunity, because a lot of nutritional supplements required for daily dose for the human being. Malnutrition, rightly you pointed out, in all segment, whether pediatric to geriatrics. Whether patients are diabetes, you need a different type of nutrition. Whether you are cardiac patient, you need a different type of nutrition. Whether suppose you are a pediatric patient, definitely without nutrition, your growth will be hampered. So nutrition supplements are required. Today, DHA play a vital role on brain development. And folic acid is essential today. So all nutrition supplement, without nutrition supplement, no growth, it's not happen properly. That's the reason most of the companies are, why the market is growing, because every doctors are started using the nutrition supplement. If you take respiratory, whether you take cardiology, whether you take diabetology, you can see the co-prescription of the brand. Every prescription has got one or two co-prescription nutrition supplement. That's, I feel, this opportunity area. Definitely, if we focus, that's what very important, where you are going to position the brand. The positioning of the brands are very important. Which segment you are going to position? You are going to position the Me Too segment, or you are going to talk on the niche segment. If you
Okay, got it, sir.
identify, if you focus on the segment, definitely I hope you understand
Okay,
that.
last question, sir. Now the digital media is hampering everything,
Yeah.
and which one is better according to you? Because visual aid promotion is better, or if I feel that hearing something 100 times is not better than seeing it once. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
You are right.
But visual aid communication is better, or digital digital iPad promotion is better? Which one according to you, sir?
See, both are good, provided your people are well trained. If you are giving whatever you give Apple laptop also, if person is not able to detail that instrument does not have value. That's why whatever you give, the make it ensure that your boys are using that in the market, and ask your people to be thorough and use that whatever with the tab promotion or visual promotion. They have to be thorough in the content what they are going to speak to the doctor. That's very, very important.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Patel.
Aditya, I'm
Subrajit, your
Please
voice
unmute.
is muted.
Aditya. Okay, so we'll move to the next. Vinod Kumar, you can unmute.
Sir, very
Yeah,
good evening, sir. Actually,
yeah,
that I like the way that you are presented that Amazon, Apple, and Apex. Actually, it's really that a big brand it has happened. Sir, Amazon, Apple, you know very well it is a technology product. Zincovit, it is available that last 35 years to serving the healthcare industry. So that more and more now Zincovit is active also you launched. So how many product managers they are available? How you documented mother brand Zincovit?
No, I'm not able to understand your question. What you want to? Can you repeat,
But
because
actually,
voice is
sir,
little
how
louder.
you? So actually, that Zincovit, sir, it is a very big brand right now.
Yeah.
So you are added more and more brands actually Zincovit active and more and more ingredients which is available.
Mm.
So right now that how you update, how many product managers they are working, how you documented the product, sir? Because
Yeah.
product manager continuously they can
Exactly.
change, now, sir.
Yeah, I got your point. No, we have a couple of product managers are working different therapy. Because no, that's I feel this opportunity area. But when you come out with more line extension and more focused therapy, I think mother brand always will do well. That's the reason we came out with this logic. That's what I correlated this brand. All brands are same, whether it's a healthcare brand or IT brand or any FMCG brands. Brands has got the features and benefits. How you take that brand is everything is depending on the brand manager. Yeah, thank you. Anything else? Vinod? No,
Yeah, Mr. Prakash, you can go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, this is Prakash from Rajkot, Gujarat.
Yeah, Prakash ji.
I am working with Techmedics Pharma as the area manager.
Yeah.
And I want to ask only one question there. That is, any price benefit is affecting when we are building a brand?
No, price always plays vital role, certain extent. Because I'll not always tell the price is the only factor, build the brand. The features and benefits are more, price doesn't matter. Today, the highest Apple cell phone sells in India. If price is a factor, nobody will buy. Today, why people are buying Apple? Because of the security reason, because of innovation, because of design, because of consistently focus on a unique customer experience. That's the reason people are buying. People are not bothered about the pricing today. Of course, sometimes price also play a vital role, depending upon the segment, depending upon your strategy.
Amazing. Moving on to the next person, Payas Gandhi, are you here?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm so glad to get a session with you. I have two main questions. One is, what strategy did you use to make sure that the prescribers or the sales team was getting behind 2 or 3 products in the portfolio?
No, that since we are all working in pharma industry, we know before we meet the doctor, we do a lot of survey. Based on that only we select the product based on the survey based. We know whom to promote, whom not to promote, because that is based on everything RCPA. I think you will understand that. Based on RCPA, we can line up 1 or 2, 3 products maximum, max. More than 3 products, normally we don't promote, because too much of products also too much of dilution in the in-clinic performance. That's what we want to always be focused. We always want to be consistent. Then only we can able to build the brand. Whether 1 or 2, 3 brand, you can build that.
So, sir, in your division, how many brands were you prescribing at branding at the time?
No, we
As
do
in, how many
four
products did you have
brands.
in your portfolio?
We tell people to promote the doctor four brands max.
4 brands.
Yeah.
Okay. And currently, as Zinco is such a big brand, are you getting new prescribers, or is the sale increasing due to repurchases and the OTC market?
No, we are new prescriber also we are getting it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Otherwise,
Thank you so
brand
much.
cannot able to grow now. That's what right from the beginning. No, I have been talking. We feel the greatest opportunity in our opportunity lies in our hand because of market expanding, and being a leader, we have a lot of responsibility to expand the market every year. That's what always the big brands has got a lot of responsibility. So market is total market share is lies on us. We have to expand the market through the prescription generation.
A connected question to this also popped up in the Q&A session. We'll go ahead with Rao Sahib sir also. He's also raised his hand. But just a question before that is nowadays doctors do not have the time to listen to you on common subjects like multivitamins. How do you make the communication interesting in that?
That's what I always emphasize on that one-to-one in clinic effectiveness. That's very, very important. Now you have to make doctor to listen. So whatever communication we give, that communication you have to make appeal. Doctors should listen to you. The way you present, that is very important. See, today, if you go to the market, definitely, if your content is not good, nobody will listen. If your content is good, definitely people will listen. How you present the content is very important. How you open up the content is very important. That will come practice. That will come because of the involvement of the brand. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So moving on to Rao Sahib Shirati sir, if you can go ahead with your question.
Yeah. Sir, good evening. Good evening. It is nice and it is a pleasure moment to hear the session. I am calling you from Bangalore.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been associated with Bal Pharma as the divisional head, sir.
Okay, nice.
Sir, I would like to understand from your end. Basically, the question is very simple. You have partly already answered the question. Given an opportunity, means two options. One is in clinic effectiveness or marketing programs. Which one will help to build the brands?
Both. Because in clinic effectiveness and marketing program, it is not separate entity. It's always when you your market program, if you use effectively in clinic performance, definitely the result will be obviously you can see the results.
Sir, there are many instances. In fact, it had come to your notice. You must have been experienced earlier also. The greater strategy with a poor implementation has resulted into poor brand building activities.
Exactly, you're right. No, that's what. I'll always say the synergy you have to marketing and sales. It's a synergy. The 1 + 1 is 2. That has to work. That's what the brand manager have to create the interest of the brand promotion. That's what I always advise all the managers should go and work in the field, understand the needs of the people, understand the market needs, understand the customer need. Then how we can improvise the strategy is very important. How you have to involve your people is very important. First, you have to involve. First itself, by beginning itself, I told first your internal customer is our first customer for you. Your internal customers are convinced.
That's what, sir.
Your internal customers are convinced, definitely they can create the prescriptions. If internal customer is not convinced, whatever you do, whatever strategy you keep in mind, that will not work. That's what make strategy simple, make your people to involve and convince your internal customer and monitor your internal customer. Those people will take you to their pinnacle.
Great. So I guess Patil Suryakant has another question. You want to go ahead?
Let's take one more and then we end because of the paucity of time. And
sure.
Yeah.
We'll take
Mr.
one more
Patil,
after him,
Suryakant.
or
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Just last question. As you told, internal customers and their we have to, sir, finding out the interest or belief of a team or it may be a customer, which is very, very difficult because a company's brand is growing to Out of, if I tell you MCL is 200, and that 30 doctors are prescribing by the brand building, and remaining 10 potential doctors are by activity. So it's all about the matter that how many doctors is writing by the catchy name, how many doctors are writing by the regular visit, how many doctors are writing customers with the innovation absorption technology, how many doctors are writing by the looking at the CEO's corporate social responsibility activity, how many doctors are writing by the price factor, how many doctors are writing by the his dose titration for the SKUs, multiple SKUs without changing the brand name. So looking into this parameter, internal customer belief, like everyone is running behind money, everyone want happiness. Ultimately, if doing a representative is doing for his month end salary, his incentive, and every doctor is not like that he is for money. There are millionaires that are like kind of doctors that are still sitting to give service for the patients and for the humanity. They're sitting. We cannot go and get the job done. From that perspective, what makes you, what kind of strategy work, so that each that shoot for all the fingers, not one one belief. This doctor is like the catchy name of the brand because he likes zinc, so he's prescribing Zincovit. So what was that X factor can work for all the 200 doctors, so that they easily catch and they will remember and recall, and the brand building should happen, and immediately he will take action to prescribe. If I give and relate this example to my two friends, it is an example.
Can you
kindly.
keep Patil Suryakant? Can you keep the question short because we already
Okay,
are
okay.
short on time?
So how to
thank
build that attachment of the brand, so the doctor should not resist, should not stop the brand to prescribe. So that how much irresistible should it become, sir? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Patel, only
Means
one thing.
understanding the belief of the doctors or internal customers. How you work on the internal customer belief, how you change his belief
No,
is if you keep on coming with complaints.
Patil, let sir answer also.
Yeah,
Yes,
Patel,
sir.
your questions are hypothetical. Definitely, I would like to answer your hypothetical questions. Today, the consistency in the field work is very important. See, rightly said by Shankar sir. See, sometimes we'll get bored, but no, this proportion there is no boring because we have to continuously doing the same job. Today may not doctor respond, tomorrow he'll respond. There's only hopes. No, see, you said your doctor is 200 doctors. If all 200 doctors write your brand, you will be a superstar. Your productivity will go 25 lakhs per month. Definitely there is scope, 40 doctor, 50 doctor or 60 doctor. If you are very so good, 100 doctor will write. I have headquarters. So why I'm saying that, no, that's what, no, person involvement is very important. Doctor protection selection is important. To whom, which product to be promoted, which product would be asked for the prescription, what are the inputs has to be given. So pre-call and post-call analysis are always very, very important. Today, this job is very simple. We only making very complicated. The job is very simple. Only we are only getting complicated. See, before we meet the call, we should know what product we are going to promote. What are the point we are going to discuss? What are the strategy we are going to implement there? How we are going to improve the effectiveness in clinical effectiveness? That's if you plan, if you think 5 minutes before meet the call, your job is done. Today, you see all simple people are doing wonderful things because they implement whatever we said, they'll go and implement that in the market. That's the reason they are very successful in the life.
Sir, can we take one last question? One hand is there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, why not?
Mr. Ziaur Rahman, can you ask? This will be the last question of the day.
Yeah, sir,
Yeah.
good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, nowadays competition is so high, so it is very difficult again to convert the doctor. Once doctor get the convert, sir, how to maintain
Consistency. Once if you're converted, it doctor is on your folder, na? Your hand. Then you keep on meeting them and serve them and remind them and ask them one-to-one open talk to the doctors. Definitely they will respond to you positively. Doctors also human being, na? Once if you start prescribing, they will not leave your brand. Well, okay, one or two exemptions are always there, but don't bother about exemptions.
Right, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. So I guess that was the last question for the day. First of all, a huge virtual round of applause for Meghanathan sir for this highly insightful session. The questions that he's answered with so much vigor. Also, Shankar Das sir, who pitched in his amazing ideas in between, and Vivek sir also, who has been here, upholding our excitement as well as the participants grew. Having 200 participants still at the end of a hour-long, session, which was so highly, detailed in terms of how the brand works, how the brand has actually upheld its integrity for so long, and how it's still going with new exciting, projects and increasing the lineup, increasing the portfolio. And I can't imagine the amount of successes that it still has to reach in the coming few years. So, Meghnathan sir, thank you so much for being here, guiding all of us. Any little message that you have for everyone over here?
Yeah, thank you so much. I had a wonderful session today evening. And first of all, I would like to thank Vivek sir as well as Shankar sir. Shankar sir given a lot of inputs during the presentation. Really, go back to the basics. Whatever he said, basics are same. We have to keep doing the basics works, very important. Because industry will change, but the work culture of medical reps is not changed today. We keep on continuing, we keep on focusing. Whatever we did yesterday, we have to do the same thing. Special thanks to Vivek sir as well as Shankar sir, and particularly all the audience, wonderful audience. They are all enjoyed the session. More than them, I enjoyed this really session because I way back to the old my medical reps days to answer this question. Because last 10 years, I'm not at all doing a regular work, more strategy and more marketing and more sales management role. So when which they ask question, I gone back to my olden days to reply this question. Thank you. Thank you, Vivek ji and Shankar ji. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. We can see, air salutes to you from the crowd. We can see the audience sharing their love on the chat as well, which means that they have learned a lot today. They have gotten to understand newer perspectives. And from myself as well, coming from myself, I'm just, starting out, and I had so much fun in understanding so many different concepts, such interesting ways, such interesting analogies as well. And to, the final thanks to the amazing audience that is present over here, bringing in very, very nice questions, very insightful, questions as well. And, being here, taking this moment to learn something new, to learn from the, originals in the industry, to the megas in the industry, as we, began with.
Oh, no, I enjoyed this session. Only the last question, I was a little worried when the question will end. Number one. And number two is actually Patil is there. Patil is asking, tell me that magic mantra, which will make my brand very big. Now, if Mr. Meghanathan or me or Vivek knows that magic mantra, then we should be the highest billionaire in this world. Okay, so what is that mantra which will make the doctor right? It is with all these factors put together. Okay, it enables a brand to grow if the marketer shows consistency. I think that part many people need to grasp it very clearly. They think that what works for Zincovit will work for another brand. It need not be. It will not be. So every company has its unique character. Every therapy has its unique character. And what is that conviction and the effort that is going inside the clinic? Okay, the conviction with which the representative walks in. All those factors play a very, very important role. I think, but it was a good session. I could also, through the questions, get what are the anxieties and fears that are there in very many young professionals' mind. Okay, I think, Pharma Academy should be doing this type of a program, not once in a year, but at least 2-3 times. So that, these people ask this question, and I'll be very happy to give a lot of examples.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who was a part of this, and we'll meet you again tomorrow. Same time, same place, as it's always said. Thank you so much, Meghnathan sir, once again for your
Thank you.
insightful
Thanks
opinions
a lot.
about everything, your experience, and I really, I know it from the bottom of my heart that everyone got to learn something from the other. So yeah, on that note, we'll wrap up today's session. Thank you everyone once again, and yeah, if I made any mistake, then apologies for that as well. Thank you so much.